Be careful of Social Security optimization calculators. They're good. They serve a huge purpose, but they only serve one focus. They only have one focus, which is the quote best time to take Social Security. And you can't just rely on that. It's kind of like when's the best time to do a Roth conversion? When's the best time to invest in stocks? I mean, all these things. You're pulling on a string, man. All of these things work together. You know, I've been talking a lot about the silliness of evolution and how genetic mutations happen all the time. And then the evolutionists think, oh, we're just going on this steady path of forever until of a human, we're increasing our viability until we'll be this immortal man. And it's like, there's no gene that can just operate on its own. They all operate dependently. They're all codependent. And it's the same thing here. It's so you just got to be careful. I'm not saying don't use them. I'm just saying, remember, there's more than just the best time to optimize Social Security. So my man Arvin sent this to me. I appreciate it. Open Social Security, a free source Social Security strategy calculator. All right. Okay, good. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is just put me. I just hit the default and say I'm married. I was born 4/15/1960. My wife is my PIA, that's the amount I get my full retirement age. And my full retirement age is what? If I was born in 1960, anyone want to take a gander? What's your full retirement age? 67, exactly right. If you're born in 1960 or beyond, your full retirement age is 67. So my PIA, the amount of money I get at my full retirement age, is $3,000. We're going to say my spouse is born the same. Actually, let's have her born. We'll say 1960. Let's just run this. Okay, so we're gonna have my spouse born the same day, and her PIA is 1,000. All right, so we're gonna hit submit, and we're gonna get calculating the optimal strategy. Now, I tell you, man, and look, the software isn't saying this is the time you should, because it says the strategy that maximizes the total dollars you can be expect to receive over your lifetimes is as follows. All right, so we'll see here. And they have us taking it at 2030, which if I was born, that'd be when I was 70 years old. All right, so they have my spouse taking hers at 2025, which would be when she's what? So 25, 20, that'd be 65 minus 2025 minus 1960. Yeah, when she's 65. All right, so hers will be reduced a little bit, but then she'll get a kicker when I take mine because she'll get a spousal benefit. All right, so they're saying I take mine, my first full year of Social Security is when I'm 71. I get 44,000, and then she'll get her own 10,730. They're not adjusting for inflation. That's fine. 10,733, and then she'll get an extra $6,000 because she'll get half of mine, which isn't this, it's half of this, right? Plus, she'll get half of that plus, but it'll be reduced a little bit simply because she took it early. I hope that makes sense. So she took it at 65, it'll be reduced because her full retirement age is 67. So I think they'll reduce it by what, 15% or something like that. I'm taking at 70, so I will get more than $3,000 a month because I'm getting delayed earnings credits at 8% clip. And then none of this is adjusted for inflation. That's fine. So I'll take it at 70. She doesn't get half of my benefit at 70. She gets half of my PIA, which is the amount I would have got at full retirement age. All right, so they're saying that's the maximum benefit. And they're saying if I outlive my wife, I get $44,000. If she outlives me, she gets $44,000. So when I die, she will get what I was taking. All right, so Social Security Made Simple. Not sure who wrote that book, but anyway, there you go. All right, and then let's see, click here. Oh, they talk about other things. You file for benefit at age 70. Your spouse files for her spousal benefit at age 70. The present value of this proposed solution would be $1.077 million. All right, it's good. I like it. It's good stuff. So let's see. Click here to select additional information. Let's see what we'll say. Discount rate. All right. Possible future cut. No. All right. Cool. I didn't know that. That's good. That's good. Possible future cut. Currently, other than the default. Oh. All right. Good. All right, so let's go to, we'll say pension. We'll just throw a pension there. All right, what, let's see what happens here. Does your spouse, that was not covered by, okay, here we go, submit. Well, nothing changed. Click here, I don't get it. So what's the, interesting. All right, so let's do that. Oh, I don't get what that is. So let's say yes. All right, we're gonna screw the pension. Let's go to disabled. No, I want children. All right, so we're gonna say children under the age of 19. And I think we got to hit submit again to get that in there. And we're gonna say 2. So this would be pretty good. Oh, it doesn't say. That didn't change. Okay. We said yes. Oh, okay, you got to hit yes. There we go. So that should give us a, how many? We're gonna say 2. There we go. All right, sweet. We're gonna say the birthdays are 2000. There we go. 2000. We'll say the birthdays are 2010. So they're, let's say 2000. We're just gonna say 2012. So I want to make sure they get some benefit here. Let's see what we come up with. All right. Sweet. So it's running the software back there. Good. So it says, yeah, look, it says, yeah, right here, man. I was dealing with a guy the other day. You should file now early, even though it will be reduced. Remember, my PIA is $3,000 a month. All right, again, PIA is your primary insurance amount, the amount you will get at your full retirement age of 67. So because I'm taking it early, my amount is reduced by roughly 30%. But my wife is now getting a benefit. All right, so that's 34,000 or so. But my kiddos, because I got 2 kids, are going to get a benefit as well. So we're getting 70,000 a year until they are the age of 19, and then it'll drop to 39,000. So I mean, for these 2022 to 2030, where we're freaking retired and living like it's 1999, we're getting 70,000 a year in Social Security. Now, at the end of the day, it's going to leave us a whole lot less. Because if what happens there, if I die, I only get 25,000. If my wife, when my wife, right here, she will get survivor benefit. She's going to get my benefit right there. So when I die, my wife gets 25,000. If she dies first, we only get 25,000. Hope that makes sense. Not sure why they got the 21,000 here. That's weird. Not my spouse outlives me. And not get where they get that. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Oh, it's because I get it. It'd be my full retirement age. Yeah, right on. All right. And I'm not quite sure I agree with that number right there because she took it early too. So I'm not sure. Be it as it may, that's a pretty good calculator, especially when it comes to the children here. So remember, if you got youngins, you're going to be sacrificing future income and Social Security for current income. I got no qualm with that. Generally speaking, I would certainly do that because the future might not come, man. And the current time is when your kids are around. You need it. Extra income helps a lot. So anyway, just be careful because again, it's like pulling on a string. Just because it says this is your maximum time, relative to your other deferred income, your capital gains, relative to if you're working, relative to, and it says that there's stuff you can put some of that in there, but it doesn't ask for your deferred income. It doesn't ask for life expectancies. I mean, you could run all that, but just be careful because there's a lot going on. That don't just follow the software that says, oh yeah, this software says this, I'm taking it then. The tax stuff. And I just did a video, I'll put a link in the show notes about why you need to know how to calculate your Social Security tax. So watch that too. All right, we'll see you guys. Love to hear your thoughts.